Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Walter Johnson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on jack of all trades, master of maybe all of them now, and that's Marwin Gonzalez. This guy brings about 7-8 gloves on the road with him, can play first, can play third, multiple positions all over the diamond, and still goes to the plate with big-time power.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 3-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Lindor is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. D-Ro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today. Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. Let's take a look at shortstop Omar Vizquel. You want to talk about going to the ballpark early to watch a guy like Mark McGwire or Aaron Judge take BP? I used to go to the ballpark early to watch Omar Vizquel field ground balls and turn double plays, because I swear he was a magician and the ball never hit leather.
In now, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Rosario gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
1-1, here it is. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman.
At the plate, Rod Carew will get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-2. Here it is. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Men on third with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still no score. So stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 7, Kenny.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And another foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Here comes another 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Striding into the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. In there, 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. First offering on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Scope scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Lifted down the line in left. Lofton sprinting after it. Oh, he brought it back.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
In is Torrey Hunter. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Jonathan.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Feller's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Marwin Gonzalez would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Got a full count. 3-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Leonis Martin. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Two balls and a strike to Leonis Martin. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Batting ninth.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball three. 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Jason Castro as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jason Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. See you later. Over the wall. Home run. A solo home run for Jason Castro. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
After a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
The left fielder,
standing in now,
20.
Eddie Rosario.
Eddie
as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. No outs, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25. Byron.
Digging in for his second at bat, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
In now, Rod Carew, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Harmon Killebrew is on deck. And the 3-1. Line drive to left. Lofton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield. Into the box now, Harmon Killebrew.
as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Feller's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. To Carew at second.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Digging in to try it again, Larry Doby. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Hunter at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah,
Now
you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up
Kenny
when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Doby, the runner at second with one away. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Roberto.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit at third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in, Omar Vizquel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Called strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing, and he pops him up. Scope in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Gonzalez for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lofton is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 48.
Now batting, Torrey Hunter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The third baseman, number 60. Jonathan. Go.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Outside in a full count, 3-2. There's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Leonis Martin. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Carew has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Ready now, Kevin Plawecki, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Into the box, Jason Castro.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Strike two. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
No thanks.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Byron Buxton is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me.
25.
You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Doby is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Back for the Twins, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Digging in once again, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Rosario is off at first with 2 away. And it's 1-1. Feller pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. From the belt, the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Harmon Killebrew. And he lays off there 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chopped at third. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Nelson Cruz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam! So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Slam on opening day. That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Torrey Hunter. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Doby is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before the Twins get 4 on the strength of this grand slam home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 6-2. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. The 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Striding in, Larry Doby. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 52, Mike Clevenger.
The next twin up, Jonathan Scope. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Jonathan Scope.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a fourth-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, ball three, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Inside, he misses. Ball four.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Jason Castro will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Doby is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Another 0-2 coming. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Lofton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Minnesota. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now to the plate, Omar Vizquel. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped straight up. Gonzalez shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He's struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. On his way to pitch number 100. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Leonis Martin. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in now, Byron Buxton hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Rod Carew. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 3, Ahmed Killebrew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harmon Killebrew 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A 2-ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 6-2. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
Stepping in, Kevin Plawecki. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Kevin Plawecki.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1-1, no strike.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Twins are into their bullpen now as they're on final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Career history with Addison Reed. He's gone 3 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Three-two pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Francisco.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. There's a look at our line score showing the home-standing Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. Digging in, Larry Doby. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Kenny Lofton. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He went deep back in the 5th.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Ready once again, Torrey Hunter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a swing and a miss by Hunter as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit on the ground to Vizquel. It's short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Trevor May comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Popped up. Scope is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop Omar Vizquel.
Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-2 the final total today. Minnesota used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Walter Johnson earns his first win of the season. Bob Feller permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.